Howdy, folks. Welcome back to Subnautica. Give me just one moment here. Get into the game. Excuse me. And there we go. Okay, so where we left off last time is. Wait for the dramatic music to quiet down. We had just built a Cyclops, and we were kind of having a look at what all that entailed. Um, so now I need to see about what needs to go in it. So if I just go right through here and right over there. So this area looks to be a bit of a storage zone. You know, got 5 lockers here, and I'm told I can put a ton of lockers along this wall as well. So this would be a good place to have a bunch of storage. This room we cannot build in at all because the floor opens up and allows the sea moth to exit. But I'd be willing to bet that this area could also be built in as well. But it is also, you know, possibly going to be separated by some closed doors. Up here is the engine and all the other things that entails. We've got upgrades over here. Maybe I could put something on the wall. It looks a bit curved, so I don't know. Might have to go in here. I was told that this is a pretty good spot to build a few things on. You know, maybe some food for the long trip, that sort of thing. This room for sure looks like it's probably meant to have something in it. And then this ladder goes right back down to storage room. So I'm thinking that that'll all be storage down there. We'll have crafting stuff in here. So we'll have like the fabricator, we'll have the whatever it is that sits on the floor. The modification station, I think is what it's called. That sort of thing. Maybe even the message notifications. In here, I'll probably put in the plants and stuff so that we have food and water, I suppose, as well. We will, of course, stock as much water as we've got currently. So, let me go back inside and grab a few things. I don't believe I'm going to disassemble anything in here for the moment.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'm not sure if I'm going to need to come back at any point during the journey, so I want to make sure that I have something to come back to if, you know, something goes wrong. That being said, you know, some of these things like the modification station, I could probably pack up and put on the ship because, well, I mean, I don't even know if I need it. Maybe for the depth modules or something if I come across nickel, you know, maybe I could do some on-the-spot upgrades, that sort of thing. What else? Oh, need a spot for battery chargers, I'm guessing. Although, if I put a battery charger on the ship, I'm going to have to assume that it's just going to charge from the ship's batteries. So like power cell chargers are going to be useless on the ship because I would just be transferring power from the power cells that are already in it to power cells right here. It might be useful for... No, I was going to say it might be useful for consolidating power from multiple batteries to one, but that's not how the power drainage works in this game. So I think... Oops. Again, getting used to the buttons again. Looks like we are mostly out of materials. Sorry. So let me start by, I guess, metal salvage to start with. We'll start getting some metal salvage scanned up. We'll grab a bunch of that, get it turned into titanium, and then we'll go looking for other stuff as we need it. But I'm pretty sure that titanium is what we're going to be needing the most of. So, as we start off, we're of course going to need... I already have some metal salvage on. Okay. One more. There we go. As full as I need to be. Also got salt, silver, and gold on me for some reason. So I'm going to just deposit that stuff right now. I suppose I should grab the water out of here while I'm at it. And the salt. More salt. So we'll just put that in there. Gonna make some titanium. Just put that away right here for the moment. Alright, let's grab this. And what do we need for just the lockers? I'm guessing only titanium. 2 titanium per locker. Okay. And then titanium and copper for that. This we could probably disassemble from the base and bring it with us. Grow beds are, of course, more titanium. Yeah. So, oops. Mostly titanium is what is going to be needed. So let's put the chip in, and we'll go out and grab some of that. And for the time being, I can just use this. We're not going very far. Start with this. That was what, 5? Yeah. That should be a decent amount of titanium to start with. Well, I'm going to be building a lot of things out of titanium. It might not be enough. So let me go over here. Get this all converted. Got a lot of things to put on this ship, because I don't know what I'm going to need down there. Right, I guess I'll just grab these 4 pieces as well. 1 copper as well. And I'm going to leave this on metal salvage for the time being, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need more than what I've got. Okay, so these... I don't know how close I need to pack them together, so I'm gonna start off with them as close as I can put them and see how that works out. Just this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess 7 before we start getting to the slant in the room. Like that. That should be fairly good. I just construct them like this. Oh. I didn't know it would automatically try to build a second one after building the first. Otherwise I would have done it like that. Okay, so got our row of lockers here. Can probably, just to be sure, yeah, I can fit another row up there if I need to. But this should probably be enough storage for now. Especially with the 5 lockers on this side as well. Right, I was going to also, up here, build a fabricator. And this thing, oh, but I need a table coral sample. Which is easily procured over here, I believe. I think there's still quite a few right here. Back inside we go. And up the ladder.
All systems online.
Okay, fabricator. I think we'll just put right here. I could probably put it on this side, but I'd like to keep the engine room for engine things. You know, just separate for no necessary reason, I guess. But, alright. Maybe I want to take a medical kit fabricator along with me as well. I was just using the one, oops, that was provided beforehand, so that has been suiting just fine, but now I'm going to no longer have that. Okay, I'm going to be spending most of my time up there. I might want one locker up here for food and water. That might be the one thing I have in here. Because, well, I say food and water, I mean just water. Emergency water. Maybe over here. Or do I want it, do I just want to store it down there? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. So let's just do this here. I'll put food and water in there. I'll go down here and grab all the other stuff out of base that will go in there as well.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And we're going to be hearing a lot of that. Welcome aboard here, welcome aboard there. Alright, to take this with us as well. And this locker. This has all the water. Just gonna leave the salt in there. Don't need it. To my knowledge, I don't need it. And I suppose I do have some room in my inventory for more stuff. So let's just grab what I can and bring it with us. Again, I don't know what I'm going to need down there, so it'd be nice to have a good stockpile of at least the basic stuff. Alright, so the modification station I'll put over here, just kind of in the middle, a little bit far away from the crafting station, just so, well, let me put it to the corner then, just so I'm not gonna be hitting my shins every single time I try to use the fabricator. Put it back here. I apologize for the bright glowing orange every single time I get it in the wrong position. That is a little bit jarring to me. So, okay, water and food go in here. Do this. Still have room for more, but we are making more water as well. So, maybe we'll get that filled up before we manage to leave. The rest of this can go in here for now. I will probably sort it as I need to. Maybe once everything is inside, I'll get things sorted about into where it needs to go. They're slightly smaller containers, so I'm going to be able to fit less than I normally would in like these shelves. At least I think so. Maybe they're the same size. Again, I don't know how much I'm going to need, so I'm just going to take everything. And if, you know, I have no problems with not having resources here at the base, because I know I can get more out here. Whereas I don't know if I can get more out wherever I'm going. I can probably get different resources where I'm going. Alright. I do want to do this though, like grab a bunch of these seed clusters, because I know that they are used for, see, they're pretty big, aren't they? Yeah, I can grab a couple more. Then we're just left with a vine. Okay, I thought it might disappear at that point. Oh well. Let's turn these into a couple things that it might be needed. I believe it's lubricant and silicone rubber. Now I have a couple of those in there already, so I want to make a few more of this. Especially since, oh, we'll make 2 more of this. And the rest we'll make as lubricant. I don't know, again, sorry, I don't know if I'm going to need it or not. it's better to have it. Okay. And then just grab more stuff from here. Take all diamonds with me. Like, the more rare stuff I'm pretty sure I'm going to need. Like the rubies, diamonds, probably. Because they're used to make, like, aerogel and, like, tough things or things that are used to cut through stuff. And again, I'm just throwing this all in the ship for the moment. I only have one magnetite. Oops. I have teeth, though. Let's put those in there. That's definitely something I want to keep an eye out for then, if I only have one. I guess I used all the rest of it. Oh wait, no, there's a few more in here. Wonderful. As far as this stuff goes, I'm probably only going to take bulbo trees, just because they provide everything I need in pretty equal amounts. So, you know, I can get both food and water from them. That's there. This goes here. I'll get a few more gel sacks from the garden down there as well. So I can just pick up a few of these. And then I can plant a few more, like so. They'll also, nope, I don't want to use the planter. I guess I gotta just target these properly. Might not be able to get that one. Alright, so it looks like blood oil is what we plant for those. If we only get 3 each, we need 3 for what we can craft with it. So let me just plant those 3 there. Okay. What else? Right. Need a planter like this. I will replant inside as well. Yep, there's 4. And we've got the titanium in here to do more planting. Or to build the planter. Sorry. Up the ladder. And I think I want it back here. And, you know, just again, just off to the side. Sticks out a little more than I'd like, but what are you gonna do? I guess it can't go all the way back to the wall or something. Plant the 4 seeds there. That does kind of make me think, though. Like, okay, we've got the power cells here. Can we put a generator somewhere? Like have a biofuel generator on the ship somewhere. Like, even if it has to go in here. Let me see if we can do that. I doubt it. That would be a little bit... I'm sure that's not what was intended. But, you know, you never know. Maybe you have to use one of the other ones. So are either of these empty? No, they are still working away. That one has one left in it. That's not even what I was trying to look for. This has one in it as well. Interesting. I thought they used them out of one and then the other. Maybe not. Let's do that. Well, I guess I got a bit too much. I only wanted to fill one in because I'm taking the other one down for... Wait, creepvine? How am I getting creepvine from this? Was I hitting it? No? Alright, that's weird. I shouldn't be getting creepvine from this. Let's see here. That's a bit too much of my inventory full. Let me put some of this in here. Well, all of it in here, I guess. It'll go away in a moment. And then I'm going to deconstruct this. But I'm pretty sure this isn't going to fit. Alright.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Alright, so all of this is likely going to be too narrow of a place. Yeah, this is going to be too narrow down here. Obviously not in the engine room. And up here, yeah. Doesn't look like we can really build one. I mean, maybe something is in the way already, but it doesn't look like I can build that up here. So I'm gonna put this back down there. And, you know, the power is going to run out while I'm gone. I feel like I will be gone long enough that these generators will not be able to sustain this the entire time. That's not what I want. This is. So we'll put this back here. Put that in there as well. That won't last long. Maybe I should put a solar cell on top as well, because it seems like the power is like barely, well, I am still running the scanner, so maybe if I turn the scanner off and, you know, not have other things running. Maybe the power will go back to keeping it at full or something. Let's see, what else? We've taken everything out of these. It's my inventory current, just that. So I want to take all of this. This needs to go in its own container. Or containers if it takes more than one, so see about that. Because this is all my supplies for making a scanning station. So I might just put this over here. Because these are smaller lockers. So those two lockers will be for the scanning room. I need to put... Oh, do these... They don't seem to devolve or anything. So maybe I can just store them without difficulty. Because I think I did that in the base as well. Okay. What else do we need in there? Let's have a look around. Okay, I've got one of those. Can't put one of those in there. What's in here? Just extra seeds. Okay. Excuse me. Battery charger. You know what? Oh, while I'm doing this, let me just grab a bunch of batteries and, you know, maybe I should bring this equipment with me as well, just in case. You know, I don't know if there's any radioactive areas down there. Probably that. Medical kits for sure. I'll bring a purple tablet. Oh, I'll bring that other purple tablet. Just in case I need it. I'm gonna leave these here because, I mean, there is always the problem that the ship may get or something. So I want to make sure that that I don't lose all these tablets. I think I can make the purple one. I don't think I can make the orange one. Alright, so equipment I will put in here. Oh, actually, those don't store equipment all that well. Guess I'll put it in here for now. Let me charge this first. This button. There we go. Charged all of that. This, and this. All right, that can go in there. Other full batteries there. Med kits and that as well. the rest of this charge up back in the base. Looks like I'm going to need to get some food as well. Hopefully my trees haven't turned into weird seaweed plants. Alright, 1, 2. That one won't take long. Put those 4 there. Okay, good. I don't know why they turned into seaweed. There we go. Okay, what else? I need a radio. I think I have everything from here that I want in there. I'll just grab a couple more water as we go. Then we'll have a look at what I need to make. Alright, water we put up here, I think. So right in there. Let's see here. Scanner, we've got that there. What did I have? Spots. Had a light. Had this. Don't know what I had over there. Is that the repair tool? I guess. Put that there. Alright, so none of this needs to go in here. None of this. Tried to put some of this in here, didn't work. A radio and a medical fabricator, I think. Then the battery charger we can move over here. Why am I drifting forward? That seemed weird. All right. Titanium and copper. First off. One of each. And put the radio right there. Maybe the radio should go on this side so I see it. Yeah, you know what? The radio will go in here. That way if I turn around and see blinking light, I'll know that I have a new message. Alright, and the fabricator. You know what? No. I'm not gonna build a fabricator because it requires a computer chip, and that is a bit more than I want to do at this point. Maybe that's a mistake. I don't know. But I guess I'll deal with it if it comes to that. And then I don't think I need any of this. So it's just being battery charger over. From the base. Going the wrong way. And I'm guessing like these are draining my power because I've got all this stuff running. Also, apparently, because only one of them is running. So let me turn that off for a moment. That'll help. And we'll get a few more of these things to charge. Step. All right, there we go. It's gonna be a while before we come back, so there's that, and we can put 3 more in there. Never did move that out of the way. Oh well. Grab those 3. There we go. Now we're barely getting a boost. Wonder if it's still trying to charge 2 extra batteries. I don't know. But I'm ready to move this stuff in, so I'll continue charging that on board. I didn't know it did a bit of an animation like that. That's kind of nice. Grab that water.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Okay. Battery charger. I guess can go in here. No, I'm storing the batteries down there. Maybe I'll put it down here. Like right on this wall. Right there, I guess. Doesn't like it to be any closer than that. Put all of these in there. Water going there. Okay. There's a fish in my submarine. Let's drop this guy back off out here. Don't need him. Alright, one last check. Make sure that I have everything I need. I guess I can pick a couple more of these since they seem to have grown already. Add 3 more.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, one last look and then we're heading out. And topping off my food. If I can reach it. There we go. Okay. Anything else? There's nothing in that. Oh, extra fire extinguishers might be useful. There's a few on board the ship, so I'm worried that I may need them. Alright. I think I've got everything I want. Still looking here. Just to be thorough. Yeah. Okay. Well then, I guess it is time to head out. And of course, halfway to my destination, I'll suddenly realize, oh, I forgot something. I need to turn around and go back. Well, it's too late. We're already halfway there, that sort of thing. Alright, these I think I put here. And it looks like we do have enough storage at the moment. Fire extinguishers. You know, I'm gonna put the fire extinguishers in here. I know they're not food and drink, but they're right here. And I don't know where I'm going to need them. But, okay, fire extinguisher in here. Spare ones in the locker. There is another extinguisher over here. What about downstairs? Does not look like there are any down here. So, if that's the case, then I will put the spare ones down there. Because I already have two of them up here. So in the equipment, put them. Okay, now, where am I going? One of these, and I think it was when I was trying to get to the Degassi habitat, this one. Is where I came across the oops. Turn that off, turn that on. That way. So I believe that is the one that I tried to get into that led me very far into the depths.
Engine powering up.
All right. Turn on the lights. Not that they... What is this? Oh, is that like a, Hold on. I'm guessing that's telling me that I am very close to something. Obviously not that guy. So I'm guessing it's just... It's close to that rock. Like this one right down here. That's good to know. Helpful. All right. This will be a bit of a new journey for me. Because I can't look down and see anything anymore without the cameras. Oh, hold on. How do I go down? Like, that's up. I don't think I've set a down button because I could always just angle myself. Hold on. What are we looking for? Down. C is not going to work here. What about 0? That'll work. Okay. I was worried that the voyage would be cancelled immediately by not being able to move in one of my directions. Alright, I'm gonna have to use the camera more often too. Just to have a look at where I'm trying to go. But I don't think I'm at the drop-off yet. Drop-off seems to be over here. Yeah, my destination is still in front of me. Let's go downward a bit more. A lot more, in fact. Oh, well. Okay, there are protrusions, so maybe not as much as I want to. Again, I'm still trying to look right down there, and it's not. I can't see anything. Okay, at this point, I can probably move downward a bit. I'm trying to find the big cave entrance. I suppose it would... Oh, maybe I need to navigate while using this camera. This might be easier to do. Is this way down over here? I do not remember because, well, it's been a little bit. But I think this might be the way down. Okay, I do recognize that. You know what? This is exactly
Engine powering down.
what the smaller craft is for. Okay, so is this where I'm supposed to go, I wonder? I need to find where I was before. I don't think it's that way, though. So it's not this one. I think it was over this way. Like, I know the big ship can't fit through this, but I believe there was another opening like that over here. Okay, what? I I know there weren't that many fish. Come on. um, I think this. Yeah, there's a teleporter guy right there. I think this is where I was going. This seems like a bit of difficult place to navigate through. Maybe there's an opening up here? Yeah, there is. So this will be where I can go down to the lower area. And, well, just 300 away. Let me leave this as a beacon. Back to my inventory, and this is what was in the spot. Head back to the ship and use the sea moth as a beacon to know where I need to go. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do if I run into trouble. I would assume
Welcome aboard, Captain.
just try to evade if I can. I know I have silent running and all of that stuff on here, so
Engine
maybe I'll
powering
have to
up.
use a bit of stealth. Alright, this way. And I don't know if this thing is slower or faster than would otherwise be. It's just big, so you know that kind of has a bit of an effect. It's big. It looks like we're moving slow, but in reality, maybe I'm just moving fast. I don't know, but so I wonder. If I need to pilot. Oh, what is that? Okay. That opens. Can I just pick this up? Doesn't look like it.
This ecological biome matches 7 of the 9 preconditions for stimulating terror in humans.
Oh, wonderful.
Engine powering down.
Okay. So let's hop out. And we're gonna need my repair tool. Not sure why it's decided to do the heart pounding background noise all of a sudden. I have been here before, after all, and I don't remember it doing any of this. Alright. There we go. Alright, so turn the engine back on. Missed it.
Engine powering up.
And make sure we're clear on all sides. Forward a little. We'll start heading down. Actually, before I do this, just for when I need to return, let's go over here and drop down a beacon. Let's go with...
Short-range scans show a cave system rich in fossilized remains beneath this area.
Okay, interesting. Getting a bunch of information at this point. Engines are still running. Do not want to sound the horn, thank you. All right. Oh. Oh, and before I forget, this beacon I just placed, I want it to be orange so I can actually see it. Okay. Now that is where I tried to get to. And I believe this way is where I ended up going. Oh, gotta get used to the buttons. I want this camera.
Range attack. Engine powering down.
All right. Interesting. Is that the creature? Just way down there. Ah, I see. Electric eel. Got it.
Engine powering up.
Well then, just continue on for the time being. Might need to go a little bit lower so I can see things. Oh. On. Back up a bit. Seems we are pretty close to actually up a bit. This is going to take some getting used to. The sea moth is right there. Not what I was looking for. Okay, so that's... want to head away from that, if I remember. Which is, yeah, it's mostly behind me. So this is, I think, the direction I wish to go. Like this. I think we're clear of everything. Sure hope I don't have to get out of this in a hurry. Okay, so we are a little bit close there. Can go 900 meters, so I'm not worried about depth at the moment. We are a little close to the wall, according to that. So I can get this way. All right, this is starting to look familiar. Kind of over there.
Warning, creature attacked.
Something behind me. Another one of those. Okay. That's fine. It's just I'll have to do repairs in a little bit. And clear up top. Almost wasn't, though. Guess we can go a little bit down. Okay, so
Engine powering down.
this is... Oop. I did not want to do that. Let's turn the lights off for the moment. So this is the area I found while, well, in the little submarine. And according to someone in chat, this is a dangerous area. So, I feel like this isn't... Like, I'm not supposed to be traveling around everywhere in the Cyclops. Like, the Cyclops is supposed to be a mobile base. So, I think I want to park this here, hop out in the little ship, and have a bit of a look around. That way I can use the ship as another beacon. I'm more mobile, as long as a creature doesn't come around and try to attack again. It does look like my health of the ship is full, even after a couple of attacks. Let me check back here real quick. Yeah, 1500 health is still at full. What upgrades do I have in here again? Engine efficiency, depth, sonar, displays it on a 3D map. Okay. And a decoy tube. You know what? I think I forgot to make some decoys. Yeah, I certainly did. Don't pay attention to music. It's just trying to scare you. That's 95% certainly not anything out there. Also, I didn't know I could stand over here. That is pretty nice. I wish I could get a better view from this point, but I guess, you know, you do what you can. Um, okay, so I don't know what I'm looking for in this area. But it looks like I should probably get some food and water before I head out. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Okay. Just having a little bit of a look around. Okay. So, it looks like we have some basic minerals down here as well. So that's good to know. We have some colorful... Okay. I don't know what that noise is. Was that the doors opening and closing because I was right on the verge of it or something? That might have been. Okay. Having a look around. It looks like we've got some gel there. I'm a little worried about all of this green stuff around. Okay, we have the octopi in the area as well. They like to electrocute things. I did turn off the power in there. The lights are off, so they shouldn't be attracted by it. I should only have to worry about them in the little craft. But I will also try to avoid them if I can. But otherwise, you know, this area looks really nice. And I think back there is where I came from. With the blood oil stuff and everything there. So I think I want to go this way. Don't necessarily need the light on down here. It is fairly well lit, after all. Comparatively. I am looking for any things like minerals and such that might be clinging to the walls. But also I'm noticing this is kind of difficult to navigate. These look like they might be heat vents over here. Done. Didn't I have... Sorry, I'm heading back to the ship real quick. Because I thought I have like a schematic for thermal something or other for the ship. Let me double check. Oh. There you go.
Best captain on the planet. I'm not even squid.
I'm not sure what he said. He just talked over himself. I am looking for, let's, interior lights so I can see what's going on. It might be this. That's depth modules. So, no, not that. Is it over here? Upgrades. Depth module, engine efficiency, shield generator, sonar, fire suppression. Okay, I guess not. I thought I had something for like thermal power. Was that just a building I could make? Um, Killer reactor. Thermal plant. Converts heat to energy at immediate efficiency. But how would I transfer it? Okay. Oof. That's hard to look at. It is big, and it's not going to fit inside. Okay. So I guess that's not what I'm looking for. Otherwise, there was it blueprints? Where was it? Blueprints. Maybe something I had yet to finish researching. Maybe not, though. Oh, that's the nuclear reactor. Okay, maybe it was just the the thermal thing that I was thinking of. Moving on. Returning to where I was.
All systems online.
Okay, just looking around again because it seemed like they're trying to make noise and scary stuff when I hopped in the ship. So I just want to make sure that, you know, nothing is actually going on here. There's a little a biter fish. That's fine though. I don't know if I can fit the big ship through here though. At least not easily. I might be able to squeeze in through here maybe. It'd be kind of a tight fit. Maybe down that way, but I think that's where the monstrosity was over there. Although maybe it's wandering around. I don't know. And that's that way. I don't. Okay, there's the Degassi habitat, so I am still heading in the correct direction. There's the thermal vents. It's kind of... Oh, hello. What is this? This kind of opens up, though. I mean, I don't want to sail right in the middle of that. That could just be like some giant kraken of some sort, just waiting for some snack, and it just closes its claws. Hey, look, new message.
Terrain alien scans indicate this biome contains unusually high concentrations of organic and fossilized remains.
Okay. Alright, those things seem like they are carnivorous by the fact that it just ate that other fish. So I think I will stay away from them if possible. Not sure if I can actually fit the big ship through here. Suppose this could be a rib cage and not like graspers of some sort. It is fairly long, and with the fact that there are rock formations inside it mean that it is very old. At least by first observations. It's got some blue stuff glowing on it. I don't know what made that scream noise. Maybe it was these things. I don't see anything else that could do it. Oh, we have a giant skull here. Okay. We also have a bunch of these guys swimming around it, so I might just have to leave it alone. But it looks neat. Look at that. Not sure what that noise is supposed to be. But let's head over this way. Wait. Okay. That's where we came from. There's more this direction. Alright, there's that again, but it looks smaller. A lot smaller. So maybe this is a graveyard of some sort. Like, you know, how, what is it? I think it's elephants, like an elephant graveyard where they all go to one place. So maybe it's something like that. Maybe whatever creature this is where it decides to rest. But maybe not. There's only two things. Right, I do need to be mindful of the depth because I am at almost 800. Excuse me, almost 800. Oh, there's structures over here. This might be one of those other alien facilities that was mentioned. What is this? Okay, I'm hearing something. Is this another... Probably another long dead creature? But over here, looks like it might be leading to some sort of facility, maybe? Yeah, that looks somewhat familiar. I do want to be careful, you know. I don't know what's in the area.
This alien structure appears to have collapsed to the sea floor.
Interesting. So, used to be like up there somewhere. Okay, it's definitely broken. I can see that. Oh, that's the noise of one of those guys. So I need to be careful about those as well. How about a way into this? Or maybe it's just wreckage.
Detecting an alien broadcast. Linguistic analysis reads, caution, hazardous materials and life forms contained within.
Okay, interesting. So it's warning me to stay away. Or be cautious if I enter, perhaps. Assuming I can find a way in at all. Did I look at this side right here? Is this a way in? No, it is not. Alright, what do we have? That might be a way in. No, that's not. At least I don't think so. Alright, what about over here? There's a large creature around somewhere, maybe. But I'm not seeing it. Wonder if the entrance is on this side. Yeah, there's an entrance right there. Okay, let me move away so that I don't attract the attention of all these of those warping creatures. Also, okay, it's following. I guess if he's gonna follow me over there, then I will go back over here and exit the ship and hop inside this place. Let's do this. Just kind of have a look around. Ion cubes. Okay, since this place is flooded, I do need to keep...
Interior walls in this section are substantially reinforced, indicating the designers were seeking either to keep something out or contain it within. Whatever their intention, it clearly failed.
Okay. Interesting. Usually it's to contain something. So I am going to go with that assumption. And whatever it is trying to contain broke out. It's been a while since I've used my scanner. Ribcage. About this thing. Egg. A large egg. a sea dragon egg. Some more specimens. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to go back to the ship. The mobile base. Because I just realized I didn't take any food or water with me. So, let me hop back in.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let me go back this way. It didn't seem to be too much difficulty in getting to this place in the first place. That being said, I don't remember which way I came in on. So, let's just try this way. Nope. Let's just go this way. Ah, there we are. There's a pillar. That was a helpful indicator. So this is the way in. And just in case, again, this is why I bring beacons with me. Do that. We'll head back in this direction. Probably up this way. And at this point I can probably get rid of the proposed habitat now that I'm down here. Back this way past the skeletal remains. This was probably one of those nasty leviathans by the looks of it, since there's a skull at one end and looks to be somewhat snake-like. Although it did look a little bit bigger than the ones I've encountered. So maybe there's the whole dinosaurs thing going on here, where, you know, ancient creatures tended to be larger in the past because maybe they had more things to feed upon. That sort of thing. Oop. And into that, let's go back here.
Captain, all systems online.
Okay, so first things first, let's eat. Right. This time I'll remember to bring some extra food and water with me, just in case. Okay. Let's turn the lights on. It's fairly safe here, I think. Let's listen to the message. Okay. Indeed. That was helpful in no way whatsoever. Alright, we're gonna grab a couple of these and a bar of food. I think I'm still in a good spot here. I don't feel like I need to sail any further in because if I need to go back out again, it's going to be just all, I'm going to have to navigate all of this again to get back out. So, for the moment, we're still good. Although, if I'm leaving, I should turn the lights off. How is the power situation going? 90%. So, I may have to take a trip back to the base, the home base, for, recharging the ship. Which, if that is going to be the case one of these times, I don't know how long it's going to take to recharge. I may have to do that in between sessions. I don't want to, you know, um, have y'all wait just because I need to recharge the batteries of the ship. So, um, maybe what I'll do is at the end of the session, I'll pilot back to the home base and just start recharging whatever needs to be recharged. Let me have a look though, because I believe these should be depleting as we go. So every one of these should be at 100%, except for the one that is being depleted. Yeah, so if anything, I'll just need to recharge the one. And I could do that mobily. I could probably take that out, hop in the little ship, follow my beacons back home, and leave the big ship here while I head back. That might be what I do. But, what do I have on? I have 2 ion cubes. It did look like, since that is an alien facility, I might need, wherever I put it, over here, might need the purple tablet. So I'm going to grab that as well. Okay, lights are off, power down. Nothing dangerous nearby. We're good to go. One more little nibble of a bulbul tree before I go. Just to top up. Okay. Alright, this thing's fully charged, fully repaired. Back.
All systems online.
Back this way. I didn't think I really needed the beacon, but, better safe than sorry. Let's avoid that guy. I had forgotten he was over here. This time we know where we're going. Well, mostly where we're going. Now I'm heading past this, heading to the beacon, and then inside. But once I'm inside, I don't necessarily know. Okay. Back over this way. Yeah, the big ship looks like it could probably fit through all of this. But again, it would be slow going. But there are a bunch of thermal vents through here, so maybe this is supposed to be somewhat safe. Sorry, it is making noises at me. I just want to take a look around to make sure that You know, there's not some sort of Leviathan about to swallow the ship whole or something like that. Just being safe, that's all. Okay. Here we are back here. Let's head in to keep track of my oxygen supply. But I think I might need a tablet right here. And so I do. That gives me access to a data terminal. That's it.
Integrating new PDA data.
Specimen research data. A catalog of information on the organisms previously contained within the alien facility. A number of entries have been translated. Small herbivore gamma. This entry seems to reference the common peeper. Shows no immunity to infection. Death commonly occurs within 4 days. Shows symptom remission on exposure to enzyme 42. But symptoms quickly recur. Shows advanced learning behaviors. Shows some capacity to transmit enzymes to other species. There's other specimens. Leviathan embryos. Adult specimen too large to study in containment. Oh, good thing they're not doing that. Egg specimens acquired from nesting site. Embryos show no sign of immunity. Death commonly occurs within 3 weeks. Small sample of eggs have been retained for continued high-priority research on Leviathan hatching mechanisms. Okay, so far it looks like they are looking for a cure of whatever contagion is going on here. I'm guessing enzyme 42 is what they're testing. Moving on, a large carnivore theta. Off-site lab established to study remains. Shows some potential for immunity to infection, but physical remains so far proved insufficient for full reconstruction. Unidentified Leviathan. This Leviathan species has been assigned designator Sea Emperor. Bone samples from Emperor specimens indicate some potential for Akara immunity. A single specimen captured for study at purpose-built containment facility constructed in volcanic region at depth 1.4 kilometers. Okay, so I'm definitely going to have to go further than 900 meters. Assessment. While it is unlikely that the Emperor specimen is still contained within the facility described, it may be possible to acquire further data there on aliens' attempts to develop a vaccine. Okay, so they are developing a vaccine. They have tested various things. And let me go back here again. I think this is probably everything already done. Oh, no, there is one more thing. Or a couple more things. What? Amoeboid. Take another ion cube. Thank you. Another data terminal. Damage report.
Integrating new PDA data.
Leviathan detected at facility perimeter, closing at high speed. Exterior anchor cable impacted with massive force. Exterior anchor system buckling, facility sinking. Collision with seafloor. Breaches detected in containment unit 7, Leviathan eggs. Immediate specimen destruction protocol initiated. 314 specimens destroyed. 1 specimen unaccounted for. Evacuating staff to off-site sanctuaries. Planetary quarantine protocol initiated. Oh, okay. Warning. Infected individuals may not leave the planet. Okay, so... If that's the case, then it seems... Okay, so it seems like they were testing a vaccine for this disease, but it wasn't like a pandemic across the planet or anything like that at first. They were just trying to find a cure for it. Um, and then apparently a Leviathan attacked the facilities. It fell down here. One specimen unaccounted for. That one was probably infected, and then from there, it moved to everything else. So now the place is in quarantine, and we are in the situation that we are in. All right, there's another fossil over there. I think I can get through to it over that way, but I'm at half oxygen, so let me head back out and top up. We'll come back in and look a little bit more.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I think there's something waiting for me out there. Maybe it's not allowed in this facility, or maybe it's just not following properly into the facility. I'll assume the latter. Okay, so that might be one of the specimens they were talking about.
Residual biological evidence suggests indigenous life forms were brought to this location and subjected to intensive study.
Okay. We have another thing here. Warper parts. Interesting. Oh. Like a full-on warper. Self-warping quarantine enforcer. Okay, interesting.
Data pertaining to the bacterium is being downloaded. Caution. Detecting atypical fluctuations in blood plasma proteins. A self-scan is strongly advised.
Okay, I'll do that in a moment. Kara contagion profile. This terminal contains extensive data recordings of the bacterial contagion identified as Kara. Discovery first encountered during routine network expansion on outer worlds. Okay, so out and about the universe or galaxy or wherever they were, is where they first encountered it. Pandemic development. Network error resulted in a routine quarantine procedure failure. Contagion was uploaded to and spread quickly through the core worlds. Confirmed deaths, 143 billion individuals. Okay, so it looks like it was a pandemic problem, and they were looking for a solution. Bacterial mechanisms attaches to healthy living cells and mutates the basic genetic structure. Symptoms: Stage 1, gradual immune system failure. Stage 2, green skin, lesions, and flu-like symptoms. I think we've seen that on a few fish in the area. Stage 3, unpredictable alterations to biological structure. Stage 4, complete shutdown of executive function. Emergency steps taken, core worlds quarantined. Bacterial samples distributed to isolated disease research facilities for vaccine development. Treatment procedure unknown. Okay, so I guess this is one of their research facilities, but there are a lot more core worlds. I'm guessing they're home planets that are infected by this. Is there anything else in here before I head back to my ship? Doesn't look like it. Oh. Yeah, doesn't look like it. This way. There we are. Okay. Let's hop in this. And head back to our ship. And then we'll look at some of the things we found. Because I'm interested in reading up on the warper. Because that sounds like he's back there again. Okay, past this. And I think up this way is where it was. Yeah, this way. Then we'll have a further look around after I take a look at what I've discovered. Because if it's too much farther, I probably should pilot this ship through. Because again, I can recharge the cells back at the base. If nothing else, I can carry them on me or in the ship, in this little ship. Oh, there's that guy I forgot about. Kind of stuck in the wall. Okay. It's all good to go.
Captain, all systems online.
Okay. Turn the lights back on so I can see everything. And in here, what am I looking for? Is it indigenous? I don't know. Might be scan data. Yeah, here we are. Self-warping quarantine enforcer unit. This life form shows signs of heavy genetic modification and extensive mechanical grafting. Its digestive and pulmonary systems have been replaced by onboard battery receiving energy directly from the main grid, distributing it around the body. Miniaturized phase technology has been implanted beneath the skin and is triggered by the central nervous system, allowing the construct to teleport at will. The brain and central nervous system have been digitally augmented with advanced processing power and remote communications. Assessment, programmable, hunter, killer, avoid. Okay, so it seems like so earlier somebody had said that these were non-hostile until a certain point in the game where the rescue attempt happened. After that, these would become hostile to me. So I'm guessing it's right around that point that I was infected with whatever is on quarantine because I did go into the facility. I did try to turn the quarantine off. It did a little blood sample or whatever it does and determined that I was infected. So it said only non-affected or unaffected specimens or whatever could turn off the quarantine. So I'm guessing that's why these are now after me, is because I'm infected. Which, by the way, I was told to do a self-scan. So let's have a look.
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection has spread to the skin and pulmonary system. Medical report recorded to databank. It is imperative you find a way to neutralize the infection.
Okay. Interesting. So I guess when I come across all those creatures with the green glowing globules, I am now also something that looks somewhat like that. Hold on a second. All right, sorry about that. Had to sneeze. Okay, so back over here. We'll get some more food. And it said that there's a facility at 1400 depth. So that's going to be in this over here. So Mark II, possibly Mark III. Mark II, I need to find nickel. Mark III, I need kyanite. Now, nickel seems like it's something that's... excuse me. That's, not going to be very visible. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab all these scanner components and get something put together. All right. Nope. This one. This one. Put 3 ion cubes in there. Grab all of this. And yeah, that door's closed now because I've been using that. And I'm just gonna build it like right over here, I think. You know, the monster's over that way. So I want to keep it away from that. So let's just start with this. Put a door on it. And put a scanning room on it. And then a multi-purpose room on that. A little bit further. Go. Okay.
emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
And over here, we're going to want a bioreactor. Same as we've done before. Let's build something like that. And then in the ship, we have, of course, bulbo trees that we can use to power this. So just grab a couple pieces there. And we'll get this started. Power's still off, of course. But there we go. Let's have a look here.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
So this looks like it's the big trench that I dropped down. Came down here. It does look like it goes off this way as well. So maybe I want to have a little bit of a look over this direction once I'm done looking around. Let me put these upgrades in. What do we have? Range and speed. And then what do we have to look for? Crystalline sulfur is something that I think I need for constructing. Yeah. I believe it was the anti-fire something or other. Heat areas, of course. Limestone is nice. Magnetite nickel is what I'm looking for. Prawn soup drill arm fragment. And wreckage as well. Okay. Let's look for this first. So the closest bits of that are all the way down that way. So this, I don't know if it's showing me the rib cage or anything like that as well. Let me wait for the scan to pass through over here again. This might be just a little out of range. I may in fact want to move my scanner down this way a bit, just so I can see the nickel better. But okay, well, that's going. Let's go get our little ship and go collect some nickel. Upstairs. Again, we're leaving, so turn the power off, or the lights off.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Just head over this way and see if we can pick some of this up. Hopefully we can pick it up by hand. And hopefully that guy isn't going to disturb us from doing so. Just in case, we'll give it a wide berth. Yeah, this is what I was worried about, is nickel is difficult to see. It's just attached to the wall. So you need to just scan for it. Oh, I should probably scan it too, shouldn't I? Okay, there's the big guy there. So we'll just move over here. Yeah. Okay, let's scan this. Is that nickel under green stuff? It looks like it might be. I don't think I want that nickel then. We'll stay safe. Oh, is this a full... Okay, that is in fact a large deposit of nickel. That's good to know. I should be okay to just swim over here and grab this stuff too. Oh, hello. Moving back away from whatever that was. That's interesting. Okay, so that was that way. I've been going this way every time. So that looks like it might be... Okay, what's... Ah, one of those finally decided to nibble on the ship. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I didn't realize I hadn't been that way. I thought that was the way I had always been going. Oh, hold on. It's like a little cave here. Let me have a quick look here. Okay, lithium. We have some nickel deposits in here. Also, I don't want to get lost. So there's the deposit there. And that's probably enough nickel for now. I know where to find it if I need more of it. I think I only needed 3 for what I'm crafting. So let's head back up here. But not directly through that thing. Take the roundabout way. There are a lot of these deposits down here, though. So I'm thinking they intended you to bring the prawn suit down here. But I haven't needed to yet. Like, everything I've found, like, I don't need enough of the resources for the bronze suit.
Captain, all systems online.
Okay. So, for the depth module, I need plasteel. But I also feel that I may need to be at a shallower depth to do that. Or, hold on. Or I need to make a second depth module 1, which I think is back over here. Because if I take the current depth module out, then it no longer will apply to the ship. And if we're below that that threshold, then could start imploding for, a temporary thing. Also, this is floating. Oh well. I bet this is as well, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So back to the scanner. That's what I was doing. Have the nickel that we need. Gonna just drop a bunch of it. Nope, not there. This one? No, that's still kind of equipment. Just go here. So we'll drop half of it off. Keep the other half on me. Head back over to here. Hold on.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Sorry, again, had to sneeze. Okay, so apparently I have not been this way. So, I guess this is a weird spot to put it, but it looks like this is the way I have not been. And there's like, I guess, that direction there, maybe? Which is where I have been. Alright, let's turn that off. What else do we need? Magnetite might not be a bad thing. That is above us. Way up there. So I'll have to go back up for that stuff. What else might be of importance? Drill arm fragments. We've got those down here for some reason. Interesting. How about wreckage? What kind of wreckage do we have in? Way up there, huh? That's probably the wreckage that I found to come down here in the first place. That seems like it might be the only wreckage in scanning range. Okay, so how about rubies? These are probably right next to me. Okay. So we can get those if need be. Let's go for the magnetite first, I think. We'll let that start scanning. Go grab some more food. Then we'll sail up there and dig some of it up. Because I don't have as much as I would like of it. finish that off. We'll just grab one of these small waters in here and top ourselves off. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
So up this way is where we want to go. Hopefully it's not too dangerous. That looked like it was a teleport of some sort. Yeah, I've scanned that. Okay. There's my ship. There's a teleporter nearby, or a warper, as it's called, I guess. Oop. That's a wall. That was my fault. Let's just repair what I've just done. It's not really too much damage, but down here I want to make sure that I'm not going to need all of that, or make sure I have all the help that I can, just because there are dangerous things in the area. Now, the reason that I want all the magnetite, first of all, is because it's good for, oops, good for crafting a few things I have yet to craft, but also it seems like magnetite is what's used for torpedoes, or at least the type of torpedoes that do damage. I have like gas torpedoes and like explosive torpedoes or something like that. Alright, those are somewhere else, I think. Those seem to be further down here. There's the sound of a warper again. And an electric eagle is over there as well. Okay, this magnetite seems to be, again, over that direction where all the nickel was as well. So let's kind of loop around, make sure I don't get too close to whatever is over that way. This might be in that little cave network I was in too. Yeah. So here we are at this again. This is why I use the scanner, because otherwise I in fact did go right past all of this. Okay. And that one is just somewhere. Back out this way. Take a moment to look around, make sure nothing is going to be upset with me, like that thing. And we'll bring this back. Okay, so since... Oh no, I think what I'm going to do, at first I was thinking, bring the ship back up to the surface, and upgrade the depth module. I think instead I'm just going to build a second depth module and swap it out after it's upgraded.
Captain, all systems online.
Okay. Oh, now it's full. Just put all the magnetite in here. I believe I need 3 rubies. And plasteel, which is lithium. Might be 2 lithium. And 10 titanium, which I do not have. Okay. So I think I will be heading back up to the surface. Let me see what else I need though. So just to make sure, the initial one is in fact, nope, that's not it. Crystalline sulfur. Need to get some more of that for the fire suppression system. Okay, so plastic ingot, 3 weeks. I can do that. Then for the upgrade, I think I might need another glass steel. Yeah. So I need 2 ingots in order to do that. And those require 2 lithium each. So I need 2 more lithium. So we've got 4 lithium, we've got nickel, we've got the 3 rubies. Just need to get the titanium at this point. So I'm going to head back to the surface. We're gonna leave this down here.
All systems online.
We're gonna leave the scanning base down here. That's fine. And we're going to just head back to the surface. And I'm actually going to go over here. Pick up this beacon right here. And, oh, there's a warper right there. I'm going to deploy this beacon here. A little bit further. And we're going to name this a deep cave. because I am unimaginative and simple things are best. So, back up to the surface we go. And back home. Now I'm kind of glad that I left everything behind. Because now we're just kind of traveling between the mobile base and home base. Okay, so I need to get back. I need to get titanium. That's all I need to make these things. So I'm probably going to have to scan for a bunch of whatever they're called. Also, I don't know why the music is trying to be so ominous now. Like, I am back on the surface. It's bright and sunny. I'm back in the safe zone, I guess you could call it. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot the battery from the ship to recharge. Oh well. Not necessary. We're like at 95, or we're at 85% at the lowest at the moment, so it's all good. Grab this, of course. Drink that. Okay. To the scanning room. And good, still have power. I believe there's not going to be much metal chunks left, are there? I think I've gotten most of them. Ah, you know what? We won't do that. We'll do the limestone chunks. We probably need the copper as well. Okay, let's put this back in the reactor since it's empty. And we'll start gathering some of this limestone. Alright, so 4, 6, 12. Not enough for 2 ingots in storage. So let me put some of this away again. Yeah, still have a fabricator, so that's all good.
Welcome aboard All systems online.
Actually, no, I don't know if I have a drill arm. Let me look up here. I do have a drill arm. But half my resources are now down in the depths. mainly the diamond. I was gonna see if I could just find a titanium nodule to mine from, but I guess not. So we'll just have to collect this stuff. There's a chunk right there. There's a few up above as well. And I do need the extra copper as well, in addition to the titanium, so that's why I'm doing it this way. Even if half of what I get is titanium and the other half is copper. That's back up here again. I think we're slowly clearing out the area of its resources. Again, I don't know if they respawn or not, but it seems like it's one and done. So once you harvest it, cannot obtain it again. Right? Why did this one seem so close, but it's not? Oh well. There's more over here. Let me grab some oxygen from this while I'm here. There we go. Ow. He bit me. It's my own fault, of course, for being so close to it. How we doing? Plenty of room still. Only 7 titanium so far. And I think at this point I've left my ship a bit behind, but that's okay. With these circles remaining the same size no matter how close I get, it does make depth perception of it a little difficult. Getting a lot of copper though. Now that one looks like it might be a distance away. Alright, let me grab my ship wherever I left it. Maybe snag a few more on the way to it. Depending on if there are any more on the way to it. maybe over here. Those looks like they're a ways off. Maybe these. A couple, I guess. Again, the depth perception is difficult when it's all the same size. There we go.
30 seconds.
Yep, and that's why I topped up my oxygen. Okay. Park back in the base, and we'll get some of this made at least. Alright, so 3 of that, 2 of that as soon as I can fit it. We'll make a full ingot here. And we'll upgrade it to plasteel. And I'm also realizing I can't craft it up here either. So, just gonna have to get the other part to it. Need 6 more titanium. So we're gonna put this stuff away again. Might as well put the titanium away as well.
All systems online.
This bunch of limestone chunks looks to be in a similar area. Let's go ahead and go here. It does look to be in a bit of a cave spot though, which is fine. Just have to keep in mind where my exit is. Alright, that's 2 so far of the 6 I need. Alright, all of that looks like it is fairly far away from this angle. So let's try to find some that aren't quite as difficult to spot. Like these over here might few. And again, it looks like they might be just as difficult to see. Not this one though. But not these two. It looks like we're going to have to do this a little bit at a time. here. We are getting lots of copper. Alright, one more titanium, and then I'm gonna just stop looking there. There we go. That's all the titanium I need.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Back to base. And you know what? Take the computer chip out so we're not blinded by all the circles.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Back to the locker. We grab these 4, these 2. Put away the copper. I think I'm gonna need all of this. So yeah. Make an ingot. Make a plasteel ingot. And then we grab all of this copper. Well, let's leave 4 of it here, just in case. And let's head back to the Cyclops. I am going to do a little bit of a back and forth thing here, just because I had forgotten something. And that's how it usually goes, you know. Do all this preparation to I think I didn't obtain one of those. I should have. Oh well. Alright. Probably because my inventory is full. So I'm heading back to the ship. I'm gonna do a few
All
things.
systems online.
Then I'm gonna come back again. Because I can, and I want to grab one of the batteries and recharge it. So, again, not really necessary, I know. My battery charge is at like 85% at this point in time. But, you know, I might as well do it since I have the option to. You never know, I might need that extra 15% battery further in. All right. So hopefully swapping these 2 upgrades out aren't going to cause problems. We'll see. Okay, so here it is actually just straight down. And over this way. Here we are. Here's my base. this. Def module Mark 1. I already have one. I know. Over here. We're going to upgrade this to a Mark 2. We're going to switch them out. We're going to see how much difference there is. Nope, that's not what I want. Go. Put that in. 1300. Take that out. I just move that over there. Okay. Ship to data boat. Wonderful. Now, once I find kyanite, I may have to travel up again, or once again make these two different things. But for the moment, I want this power cell. It's at 100% charge. We will turn the lights off because we're heading back up to the surface again. No need to keep them on, although it seems like that is just fine. 6%. Okay, swap that out just in time. So now I've got a mostly empty power cell in my inventory.
All systems online.
And now we can head back up to the surface again. Because yeah, that's what I had forgotten, is the power cell. I wanted to bring it back up to the base, get it recharged. And I guess if you think about it, like this was the best time to do it, before it started draining a second power cell. So I'm getting the most out of this charge. Although I suppose the power cell in the base, or the charger in the base, can hold 2 power cells. So maybe I could have gotten away with expending 33% of my power before trying to recharge. That probably wouldn't have been bad either. So, things I want to do. I want to, since I obtained a bit more magnetite, I want to see about making some normal torpedoes. See if those would do a little better. Because the ones I have right now, they don't seem to be doing that great. So, but that could just be because of the odd way that you target. Like, what your targeting reticle is pointing at isn't necessarily where it's going to shoot, because it's firing from either the left side or the right side, and it just kind of goes in a cross pattern. So I'm not certain how that works. Alright, back up here. Put in the power cell to be charged. And then probably fill these things. Because 3 can go in that. 2 can go in that. I didn't empty out my inventory at all. So we'll do it like this. 2 at a time. Oh, actually, that should be plenty, just like it is. Okay, I think I'm going to call it here for the night. It's almost been 3 hours. And this seems like a good breaking point to stop things. We have a lot of exploration to do. We have another tunnel to go down. We haven't been really getting any more mail or message notifications that are very helpful. So I think at this point we're just kind of exploring. We know we need to go down to 1,400 meters, and we'll figure things out from there. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed it. I will talk to you all next time. Have a good night.